There's a class D at there's a class D. Class D. There's a class D in our area. Oh. Where is it? Uh oh. Why is this guy? My gun, sometimes my gun is an SCP. It like won't stop shooting. Yeah, it's an SCP. My gun is an SCP. I'm in Sector 1. And my gun is an SCP. Literally, my guns won't stop shooting. I have to keep on reloading. I'm going to Sector 3. I mean Sector 4. Okay, why is my gun malfunctioning? Okay.
I don't see you.
Are you at, the squiggly staircase?
Yeah, I'm at the squiggly
Staircase. I'm going to the squiggly staircase.
Why don't I see you?
My gun is an SCP, that's why. You see, my gun is an SCP. Is it not shooting?
Not shooting.
Yeah, I can't stop making it shoot. I can't stop making it. Will my high power work? Yes, my high power works. No! Okay, I'll have to use my pistol, my sidearm. Wait, there's a breach. I didn't get any bits. I didn't really get any. This gun is perfect for killing CI. It's just that. Sector 4. I keep on having to reload. Okay, I'm taking out my sidearm.
Okay, so where?
The croc. This is the croc over here. This is the croc. Don't breach it. No. Wait.
He killed me. Logan, let him out. I want to get him.
Uh-oh.
Get out.
No, I'm not letting him get out. I'm not gonna let him get out. I could let go a non-dangerous SCP. Not too dangerous SCP, like 610. No, I'm not letting out. Never. I'm not letting out an SCP. Like, never. My main arm is a SCP. Put it in the. Literally. My SCP gun is perfect for that. Going to my sidearm, which is not an SCP, by the way. 207. I was going to do a trick for, like, I would go through the crack of the door. I've done that before. Oh, come on. The trick never will work. Never would. Put on 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Everyone.
Wait for me, Logan. Wait for me. Are you
No, my gun is SCP.
Oh, hey, can you one powerful one?
No!
Trap.
Yes, I'm shooting at the door. Again. Yeah.
Okay, let's go back.
Okay, come on, Dex. My gun is literally an SC5. It keeps on. It never stops shooting. See, I'm not pressing my mouse. I'm putting it down. For emergency purposes. There's a rogue CD. Ah, he's shooting back. My gun SCP can handle it. Any gun SCP can do it. Frosty is not dead yet. And down my arm.
Wait, here's an only card. He's gonna let that one go in.
Oh, what one out? Uh-oh. Which one is he at? Search. One. He's not in 096.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I hate this guy.
He killed you. He's not breaching 106. Let's see if he's breaching the grandma. Nope, he isn't. Let's see if he is breaching the biggest. One of the biggest. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see if he's breaching the one and only. No. You wanted to breach him, right? Well, now's the perfect time to not.
Come on. Oh, Croc's out.
Oh, Croc's out. Uh-oh. Firing at him.
Jeez, can I breathe out of the cage?
Oh. I did a trick and you're stuck in. Come on. Right now is not the time to breach us. 610 is a keter. Trust me, don't breach. This remember whenever 682 was breached before in that video? He was in here. And this was like there was like a mass infection in the D class. Uh-oh. I think he just breached himself. I think he breached. No, SCP-610. He turned us into infections so he could breach. That's what he did. Yeah, they put an infection on us and then it infected us. It's that. So then he infected us. We need to recontain it. It breached, but he breached. I'm in sector 2.
Don't leave your sector. You've been contained.
I need to go contain that SCP. It infected the last version of my character, or it infected me. It breached. It breached, Dax. Trust me, it breached. We're going to recontain it. In sector 4, the 16.
Wait, have you been infected?
He turned me into an. I respawned because I didn't choose to respawn. Also there is a breach. There's a containment breach. Finally, this gun that I have is not an SCP. Phew.
Somebody's gonna breach in that
966 is breached. 966, the invisible man. It's breaching. Kill it. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. 966, the Invisible Man is breached. 966, the Invisible Man is breached. Okay, getting out. Yes, the doors are open. It almost killed me. Okay, I killed one. I killed a 966. 966, the Invisible Man is breached. I'm fighting it in sector 2. Arr! It's trying to kill me. Okay. Oh, 5. Great. Okay, now I need to recontain, I need to recontain 610 now. I need to shoot.
Oh, I got killed by a class C personnel.
Oh, someone said the Hitler word combined with SCP-999. Not the Hitler number combined with the SCP before it. I'm not gonna say the like Hitler number. The Hitler number is so many 9s. Getting into sector 4 to recontain 610. I need more people with me to recontain this SCP. There's 2 versions of it, and I need to we must recontain it. Okay, I'm in sector 4. Going to the 610 containment chamber to recontain 610. Uh-oh. Yeah, they breached. Yes, 610 breached. Uh-oh. Yeah, 610 definitely breached. 610 is going to sector 3. I repeat, 610 is going to sector 3. There is an SCP out of its cage. No, sector 3. Oh boy, it's infecting the foundation. It's infecting. Uh-oh, kill this man. Okay. It's going down the really long hallway to sector 2. There's a few versions of it trying to kill me. Okay, getting. Okay, killing versions of it. No, this guy closed it. The door's closed. Uh-oh. Safe. Oh, there we go. 610 has breached containment. Yes, 610. It is in sector the squiggly stairwell. I'm killing all the versions. I'm trying to kill versions of it, but they're pretty strong, and especially all together. I'm a coolest specialist. I'm the coolest specialist. I'm level 10. No. Oh, yes, I recontained the SCP. 610 has been recontained. I repeat, 610 has been recontained. Yes.
You retained his call. Yeah, he's still off.
Mm. Are we well, at least there's more of them. And also, there's a new gun I have access to. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
You're tons of firing where you are.
Yeah, there's a, oh, through front breach. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, I'm in sector 2. Oh, I have a M9 pistol, and it has 17 bullets in it.
Wait, I don't see you anywhere around sector 4.
I'm in sector, 0 right now. The security wing. Which I'm actually going into sector 1 right now. Okay, I'm in sector 1 with my cool new sidearm.
This is the biggest fight you're missing in
Sector
sector 2.
2. Okay, I'm coming to sector 2. My new pistol.
I'm getting tons of fighting. No,
I hear tons of firing in sector 2.
wait,
I'm
it's
coming.
hard to kill boss. I swear it's hard to kill call. Remember you did earlier?
Croc didn't breach cage. 682 is in. Okay, I'm coming down with my brand new pistol. Okay, 05 is coming with a minigun. Okay, going to the next sector as cola specialist. Okay, there's breach. Don't worry, I'm coming with my brand new pistol. And the 05 is coming with a minigun. Is it trying to infect? Infecting. My pistol is strong. I just took it out with my sidearm. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can reach and change.
Yeah, let's see. Headed with my pistol.
But after he is, I still hear shooting.
Yeah, I'm coming with my brand new sidearm that has a ton of bullets, actually. Okay, coming. I think 682 is in containment. Yep, he is. Through the glass just to make one step. A beautiful sidearm.
I want to get killed by him. Can you help me?
Don't. I am
I
not.
want to get killed by him. Please open it.
Why? Why do you? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, the 05 opened it. Yes. The 05 recontained him. He opened it. He reopened the containment chamber. He reopened it. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, my son. Yes! We were saved by a smidge, but 682 is still reached.
Oh, come to class B. Class B.
Of an SCP.
Class B.
Okay, I'm coming. Coming ASAP. Headed there as fast as I can. If you okay, coming as fast as I can. How long till it opens? Okay, I'm coming. How strong are the class D? I hear gun firing.
There's tons of gun firing.
Hey there. Okay, I'm coming with my sidearm. The D class will be sprayed because of my pistol. Okay. Coming fast. 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 Okay. I'm in sector 1 in 3, 2, 1. In sector. Okay. Brigus. I think the CD are in facility exit. Nope. Phew, no D class have escaped yet. Oh wait, tons of them are escaping. Firing in! They're gonna be saying sorry when they see my pistol. Heh. Stop firing! I think we got the D is under control. I think we did it. I don't see any D class escaping now actually. Oh, 035. We lost DDC. There's a D class with a minigun. Alright, 6 stars. They're trying to get out. Yes, you can if you can. Okay. Oh, so we lost CDC. They're breaching hard. They're doing their best to breach. Okay, I'm doing my best to keep CDC in containment. Got 6 stars. Okay. I got a D class 6, sorry. I'm hit. There's a war happening in class D. Okay, killing class D, they're trying to escape. Class D are trying really hard to escape. Okay, I just killed a D. Oh, Chaos wants to kill you. Ah! Shoot. There's a war. You have a war on our hands. The D class. They're trying to escape. Okay. We're killing D class. The D class are just spilling out. Uh-oh. They're all trying to escape. Oh, I'm really hit. Ow. What time is it? Math? Oh, it's math time. Bye.
Don't hang up until math
Okay.
Because I'm in math now.
Okay. You're in math now? And it hasn't started yet? Get heading into math. I think math is a pretty cool subject. Do you agree? Do you agree that math is a good subject? Santina? Yeah. Joining now. Yep, I'm in. Okay. I see you on the screen. Do you see me? I'll always have my camera on when I go in. I think it's pretty cool.
All right. Good afternoon,
bye.
my friends. Hello, everybody. Hi. It's nice to see you. Some of you I haven't seen in quite some time. Oh, my goodness. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. Excuse me. Thanks for being here on time. I know some of you I just saw yesterday, but there are quite a few of you that I haven't seen in a couple days. So I hope those of you that were going into the building to take the PSSAs, I hope they went well. And if you made it here at 1:30, that means you followed your schedule, and you know today and tomorrow are normal, regular scheduled classes at NACA. So before we get started today, a couple quick announcements. So first thing I want to tell you is that I did email you guys this morning at 3:15 today. There is going to be, Mrs. Lewis is going to do like a live math review to get you ready. Those of you that are taking the PSSAs on Monday, you'll be doing your math PSSA. So this review we're doing in office hours at like 3:15. It doesn't have to be just for PSSAs. If you are someone who wants to just join and review, that would be awesome. If you are taking the PSSAs on Monday, it would probably be a good idea for you to come at 3:15 today, just to kind of remember all those things that we learned in math throughout the year that you'll see again on Monday and Tuesday of next week. Okay, so you'll join just by going into the office hours link in Google Meet. I will be there. There'll be other kids there. Hopefully people will come, and we'll do a little, I think I'm going to do a Jeopardy, maybe like boys versus girls review game. So I would love it if I could see some 3C kids in there too. Again, it doesn't have to be just for kids doing PSSAs. It can be for anybody who wants to join. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is what we're working on today. So if you check the agenda at all, there it is, Ben. I knew somebody would be looking. So on the agenda, we are going to work through our geometry packet. Okay. So Ben, can you hold it up again? The very first page of this geometry packet says lines, segments, and angles. So while Mrs. Lewis is talking, look at that. You guys are on it. Lily already found it too. Perfect. If you can't find it, I do have it linked on the Thursday folder in Blackboard. So if you need it, you can always look on the Thursday folder in Blackboard and you'll be able to find that packet. But I'm hoping most of you can find it while Mrs. Lewis is talking. Okay? So
I found it, but what page are we on? Lines, segments, and angles.
yeah, so we're gonna start on the very first page. I'm gonna go over that in just a minute. Yep, RW99. So here's what we're doing today. Today and tomorrow is going to be like Geometry 101 is what I'm going to call it. Geometry 101. That means we are going to do a bunch of different geometry stuff today and tomorrow before PSSAs. So those of you that are taking them, some of the things we're talking about you might see on Monday and Tuesday. I don't know. But after PSSAs next week, this is the stuff we're going to do in chapter 12. We haven't been in our math books in like forever. So after PSSAs next week, we're going to dive deeper into all this geometry stuff. So today is like Geometry 101. It's like a mix of all different geometry things that we're going to learn about that you probably have heard of before. Like maybe you guys remember what a hexagon is, or an octagon, or a quadrilateral. Maybe you've heard those words before. So that's kind of what we're going to do today. Just do a little mini geometry talk. And then you'll be happy to know your asynchronous work today is nothing that you have to turn in. There are two, they're called those live worksheets. Yeah, Mrs. Knapp showed me about them. So you answer the questions, then you can see your score after. Okay? So those are going to be, that's your asynchronous work today, plus reflex, because we took a long break from reflex. Okay? All right. So find that packet if you haven't already done so, the geometry packet. And if you can't find it, grab it from the Thursday folder and either open it up in Notability or quickly ask someone to print it for you, whatever you need to do. Okay? All right, Ben, go ahead, buddy.
I think we should do right angles. I think the one on the right has the longest, not the smallest.
Yeah, so today we're going to just talk about right angles. That's how we're going to start our activities.
And same as left angles.
Yep, so there's right angles, there's acute angles, and there's obtuse angles.
Am I getting it really good?
Okay, hold on. Just put hands up. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, babe.
It's the math win.
Oh, the math win stuff is going to start at 3:15.
And then it's going to end at...
I'll probably stop around 3:45. If you have to leave earlier, though, that's fine. Okay?
I didn't go to the pickup, so I'm going to have my camera off.
That's fine. Thank you, honey. Okay, Ben, did you have something else you were thinking about?
Interior angle.
Oh, interior angles? Interior angles are angles that are inside different things. So, yes, we're going to take a look at some of those. Not really exterior, no. Our angles are all going to be inside shapes today. Okay? All right. Lily, go ahead.
On our PSSAs, when we do the math section, are we going to do not fraction? Wait, no. What we're learning today?
So I don't know because I haven't seen the PSSAs. We're not allowed to look at all the questions, but you might see some of this stuff on there. Yes.
Okay,
you might.
so if we do that stuff first.
It's okay. You do the best you can. That's all you have to do. If you get a question that's something like, oh, I don't really remember what a quadrilateral is, that's okay. You just try your best and you move on. That's okay. Okay? I know because this stuff is all like our very last chapter, so it's kind of hard. You're not going to know everything that we're doing today and tomorrow. Like perfectly for the PSSA. So it's totally okay. You just do the best you can because you will know fractions. You will know multiplying. You will know about how to divide. You'll know how to find the area. Okay, those are all things that you'll also see on the test. And we've been doing that all year. Okay? Okay. Thomas, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to raise my hand.
Oh, that's okay. You're showing us Carol Baskin again, huh?
Yeah, she just decided to start clapping on me.
All right, that's okay. She can join us for geometry today. All right, Sophia, I know you got here late, sweetie. We're in our geometry packet. It looks like this on the screen. It's line segments and angles. So see if you can find that, okay? All right, Ben, go ahead.
Are we going to work on multiplication and division at office hours? Because fractions because they're very easy.
Yeah, we are. That's part of my Jeopardy game.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. So, just like your money packet, this.
I need to card on.
Thanks. So just like your money packet, your geometry packet looks very similar. And we're going to look at the bottom right-hand side. We'll tell you what page we're on. So we are going to jump around a lot today. Like I said, this is Geometry 101. So this is like, here's a little bit about lines. Here's a little bit about polygons. And we're just going to do like a big overview of what you're going to see more next week. So we are going to start on that first page, that RW99. So make sure you have that open for me or pulled out. Again, if you don't have it, it is in the Thursday folder in class content. Okay?
First page.
Okay. It's the very first page. You got it, Emily. Santino, go ahead. What did you want to say?
So after school today, I'm liking roblox, and I'm gonna play some SEP games with Logo. That's Logan's nickname. We call each other like every day.
Awesome. So make sure you get all your work done so you can still do that, okay?
I'm making 1,700. I'm gonna buy an Omni car. And also, if I have enough left over, I might buy
Okay. All right, Santino, so we got to get started with Geometry 101 because we got a lot of stuff happening today, okay? So, my friend, like I said, in our geometry packets, we're going to just take a look at this very first page, and we're going to skip around a lot today. This is just to get your mind into the geometry mode. So, we're moving on from money. Now we're focused on geometry, okay? So, the very first page, friends, has a lot of vocabulary words. So if you have a highlighter near you and you can grab that, that would be awesome. So you can highlight with me. Go ahead, Oliver. What's up?
I actually almost finished this page, and my alarm system started going. Very good.
Awesome, Oliver.
By like next week's probably gonna be finished.
That's great, buddy. Very cool. All right, guys, so let's take a look at this page. So the first couple things I want to go over with you are just some basic vocabulary words about lines and angles. So the very first thing I want you to look at is the definition of a line, okay? So here's an example of a line. It's straight. It goes on in both directions, and it doesn't end. So here's our line. Okay, you can see it has two arrows on the end. That shows you that it's going to keep going. So a line keeps going, it doesn't end. Okay, the next word on here is a point. And you can see in this example, this little point right in the middle. It's just an exact spot. Okay, all right, let's look at the next one. The next one says a line segment. Now, let's look at the difference between a line and a line segment. I'm noticing on a line segment, what do you see at the end? You don't see arrows anymore. What do you see at the end of a line segment? Go ahead, Ben.
2 dots, and I think that means it just stops at the dots.
Good. That's why it's called a segment, right? Very good. So a line segment has those end points, so it doesn't keep going. Nice job. Is that Emily? Thank you for highlighting. Good job, Emily. All right, so let's take a look at the next one. The next word on here is something called array. Different than this word. You guys remember this? Array from multiplication. Okay, this is different. Array is just a point and then a straight line that just continues in one direction. So I think about a sun. Think about the sun. The sun has a bunch of rays that come out of it, right? So each of those rays has a point on the sun, and then it keeps going, but just in one direction. So those are all examples of a ray, okay? Then the last part, which is probably the most popular thing that you are going to need to know about, is called an angle. Put your hand up or a thumb up if you remember hearing the word angle before. Does anyone remember hearing the word angle? Some kind of? Yeah. So an angle, here's an example. An angle is formed when you have two rays that go together. And they make this little part, I'm going to make it blue. Right here, this is what we would call the angle, okay? This little piece right here. So the most important, well, there's all these angles are important for sure. However, a right angle is what you see right here, this angle right here that I went over with red. That is called a right angle. And I call it, or the book, or Geometry World, calls it a right angle because it makes a perfect 90 degrees. It's almost like a little corner, okay? It's the little corner. A lot of times you'll see it with this little box drawn in because it's showing you that it's a perfect corner. Okay, so the right angle is perfectly up and down. So when you see a square, check out a square. Look at all the right angles in a square. Let me change my color. Here's a right angle. See? Right here in my red square. Here's a right angle, here's a right angle, here's a right angle. So a square actually has 4 right angles, because they meet and they form a perfect corner. Perfect, it's called 90 degrees, okay? So let's take a look at these bottom 4 figures. Now, you don't have to memorize it. You can definitely look above at the definition, but who can tell Mrs. Lewis what is number 1? What figure is in number 1? That little dot. What do we call that dot? Go ahead, Ben. What are we going to call it?
I think the point.
Yes. This is just a point. Okay? It's a little dot. It's a point. Okay, what about number 2? What can we call number 2? Go ahead, Oliver. Ray. Good job. So it has an end point and then a line that just goes in one direction. Good job. All right, Adia, what is number 3?
A right angle.
Good. Number 3 is a right angle. It's perfect. It makes a little corner.
So, I made like a bunch of right angles before without even knowing what it's number.
Yep, so now you know what it's called. Perfect. Sophia, what's number 4?
I actually don't know the answer, but I couldn't find my booklet, and my camera's gonna be off because I'm gonna do the digital booklet.
Okay, that's fine. So look up above in my messiness. Look at number 4. Okay, then look up above. Who's going to tell me what is number 4? Oh, let me see some more hands. Go ahead, Lily. What's number 4?
I believe that number 4 is a line segment.
Good girl. It's a line segment, right? Because it has those dots at the end. So it's not a line. It's just a part of a line or a line segment. Okay? Nicely done. So friends, friends, we're not going to worry about the bottom right now. Like I told you, this is Geometry 101. So we're kind of jumping through, just getting you familiar with some of these words. So if you hear them in the future, you know what we're talking about. Okay? So the next page I want to flip to, I don't want you to cross this off because when we work on it in our books, we'll use some more of this. Okay? So the next page I want you guys to flip to is all the way to RW1.